point me in the direction and I'll beat them up.
Hey, welcome! We are here live, nice this Monday morning, wherever it finds you in whatever time zone. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons, getting ready to continue through Fables, Pirates of the Ethereal Expanse. And our last episode found us having some fun, killing some paranoid individuals and curing our dear Captain Hercule and others of the ether poisoning that they find themselves in. A little too much magic. So, it's time for us to continue. But first, the music you're listening to is Critical Role. Welcome to Daldore. You can find the links below into the description to stream and or buy. And always special thanks for Critical Role for letting all streams and actual plays use their music. So, all right. With that, ooh. Are you guys getting an echo?
I am not.
You're not? All right.
Bit of one, but it's not bad.
Let me just check something. I want to make sure it's not me. I'm going to mute a few of you. All right. I think that was it. I think it's just Jesse's. It's all good. And don't worry about it. I just want to make sure it wasn't something with my setup. So... The island before you, somewhat desolate, covered in ticketites. You see on the beach that you've rested there is a damaged longboat. It's oared. One with oars that the longer vessels seem to keep aboard to get the transport for the crew from ship to shore. It's not quite seaworthy, but maybe could be repaired if you so needed. What would you like to do? As you have your rest, you're on the shore of this second island that you've uncovered.
Well, Captain, what do you think?
Should we try to get the boat to work and go check out that ship out there?
Sorry, the
burning ship
longboat was injured on the shore?
Yeah, so you have your boat that you have. It was a small rowboat. This is you found another boat that's more of a long boat. A little more shipworthy. A little more seaworthy than the other. If you wanted to make it, though, you could stick with your boat. It's just another one that is there.
I can fix that boat.
Cool. And you can probably use the pieces of our current boat.
That's good thinking, Giltic.
Yeah. This island has a somewhat odd shape. It goes in different piers. It's rather big. Seems to have a jungle somewhere in the center of it. So, depends on what you all want to do. Take some time to repair if you so desire.
Sure. Everybody's real talkative.
Yeah, moment. I think everyone needs pause. Get your stick of coffee. Come on.
Well,
we gotta play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Big Bon can repair anything like in an hour or something like that. So he could just be doing that if you guys want to explore the island. Don't split the party. But yeah, that's an option.
And you said there is a larger ship that we can see out in the sea?
No, I think you're thinking of the ship that exploded that you
Oh,
already
okay.
took care of last session.
Okay.
So this is just this boat that's here, this longboat.
Or I can just come with you and we can fix this boat later.
Let's do that. Let's all head in the jungle.
The wilderness must be explored.
All right. Here, I think I'm feeling generous. You search the island, and I'll give you a little bit of give you some plot to chew on. Here we go. To help wake you up. Put it in Discord for you. And if I could have someone read as you begin making your way, going through the longboats, recovery, and your way into the jungle, you find this piece of parchment. Looks like it was ripped out of a journal. Who would like to read it?
I am Emil Markov, captain of the Legend. My ship has run aground on a reef bordering the earthward island of Shipgrove Reef. To any Drake, Imperial, or merchant that finds this message, we beg your aid and rescue as we seek shelter on this island. That means there's survivors here, boys. And Bing Bong.
Is there any way to tell from the letter, like, how old this is?
Make an investigation check.
And
Yeah.
is there any? Sorry.
It's a 6.
I mean, there were signs of weathering. You think a little bit, but not. It's hard. You don't fully know. You know, it wasn't part of the war.
Can anyone do like a history check or something on it to see like who that captain is?
Yeah, I was about to ask, have any of us ever heard of the legend?
Yeah, you can make
Or that
a
captain?
make a history check. I'll let Bing Bong. Oh, not Bing Bong. Ghoul Tick. Why don't you make it?
Cool. 12.
Okay. You've not. It's anything that you were aware would have been some time ago. Because you don't really recognize it.
Alright.
And as a reminder, you all do have your secrets.
I instantly forgot my secret, but that's.
I just went to look mine back up, too.
Yeah, and he might be in one of your secrets.
I mean, Bing Bong's malfunctioning, so you know, this is gonna be happening.
Yeah.
I'll share with the party that I know the treasure was laid to rest by the great merfolk pirate Emil Markov, captain of the lost ship Legend.
Ooh.
Oh, so he old. Alright. What's what kind of island is this? Because I remember one of the islands is very like lava-y.
Yes. So you are on a small lava-esque island. As far as the stone, there is a larger formation of more lava rock to the southeast that you've been able to spot. I think right now you've regained it, so you know this one is the one you are on is referred to as Tektite Island. To your southeast, it's not really named; it's just a really large rock formation. For the most part, that just seems to be floating out in the center, and then to your south would be the area, some volcanic outcroppings, but also covered in jungle itself, as is the center of this island, is Cork Bottle Island.
Cool.
With me being a navigator, do I know where the Shipgrave Reef is? Is that where we're at?
Yes.
Okay.
So these islands make up Shipgrave Reef. And I think, yeah, I'm going to give you a little map here to help you out, get the brain firing.
Alright,
So I can say this would really be Thorn. Would kind of, I think Thorn, you've been able to draw this from memory on something and be able to get an idea. It's in general. All right. So, did you want to continue to explore the jungle?
Yes.
Think so.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say we
They
do.
say they were on this island, so we might find some more clues here.
Yeah. You got it. I would say, it being washed ashore, you're not precisely sure it was like this island.
Oh, it's on shore. I thought it was like further in.
No.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Velma. Looking for clues.
All right. So, make investigation checks to explore the island.
You just got really good investigation, guys. I have a +3, but that don't mean nothing apparently.
I rolled a
I'm zero,
1,
so you got-
so,
1? Okay.
and then I added 4 to it, but it's still the natural one.
Amazing. Alright. So as you explore, you get deeper. It's thick. You see more of the chemic nuts and some of the other things that were good for ether poisoning. And as you take your first steps, the brush begins to wiggle, settle. There's something that seems to be disturbed by your presence here, as this large tusked boar charges out of the brush. Go ahead and roll initiative. It's just coming at you.
Ooh,
Murgatroyd.
I'd have preferred that somewhere else, but I'll take it. Natural
Imagine
20.
if we just died here. Just like this random boar, not like anyone else. Did that roll? I don't think it did. No.
Yeah, Blatt, yours rolled. You got 22.
Oh, okay.
Your other one
Yeah.
was a 5, so you definitely want that first one.
Looks like I got everybody.
Alright, thank you.
All right. Yeah, so it's barreling. And you guys are just right here. We're not going to do a battle map for this particular, but it is fully charging.
Excuse me, there's a battle.
Okay, we're doing a battle map.
How dare you?
Turn on the boss music.
I make
This
the
is
minis, you use them.
It's the mini boss, guys. That's why it has token run.
Got it.
Rude.
My mini joined the party finally. Yay.
Did we ever make bullets? I don't think so, right?
No, you didn't have a chance to. But at any rate, Thorin, it is your turn, sir.
I will throw an Eldritch Blast at him.
Oh, they got 3 bullets. Is what the
Oh yeah,
art
no, I
department
was.
says.
I was.
I gave
given
you
a
So
5.
I was given 5. Yeah, I was given 5.
There you go.
Like,
All right, 23 to hit. That hits.
Ooh, nice. 12.
12. So I didn't want to do it. As it comes out, your blast hits it and it disintegrates in midair. It's gone. But you got to see the cute board, Minnie.
I don't care. You still use them because I don't know if
And there's a smell of bacon.
they want to see their mini.
Thank you for my mini.
Yes.
The smell of bacon hangs in the air.
It does. It's an
gonna
interesting start
jump
this
on
morning.
I'm gonna eat the board. No one can stop me.
Alright.
yeah, I'm definitely
Alright.
gonna snack on it too.
Alright, so you have a good breakfast after your rest. It's very nice. Excellent. So, in that case, one thing, Jesse, I think I am having a slight echo on your mic. I don't know if you have headphones or anything at some point, but it's all good. If I don't know if it's fixed or not. So, look at the rest of the jungle. You feel like you've, for the most part, explored it. This basically is just another small place where nuts grow. There's a few other wildlife that after you totally disintegrated their cousin do not come out. However, it is likely that one of the islands in the reef hold what's left of the legend. You have your dinghy. Do you want? You can repair the longboat, or you can continue to explore with the smaller boat. What do you like to do?
I
I'm happy
personally think we should repair the longboat.
Yeah, that would give me a lot of happiness to repair the longboat.
I think we should become Viking raiders, and we can just pull the longboat up onto the river and start raiding settlements.
Is Block getting larger? As he absorbs all these other creatures?
Not no, but Bot is getting faster.
Uh,
At this point, when they're moving, they're turning into a noodle that vaguely resembles a water weird, and they're basically just like moving like a sidewinder snake to get that extra 10 movement.
okay.
You're welcome
Alright.
for that nightmare image.
Perfect.
I have
So,
my ship repair quality. I can patch a ship. So
take about an hour, and you're able to get this longboat up and going. So this moves a little faster. It's a little safer. And now you sort of have an idea of where things are at Thorn. So why don't you all decide where you'd like to take your ship next?
I'm just saying the Bulwark Island looks like it's heavily vegetated and probably would take a minute to explore than anything else. So I don't know if we want to do that first or last.
Well, the bigger the better. I say first.
Also,
I like
could
his
mean
thinking.
bigger monsters.
well, I think we've been to some of these, haven't we? Sentinel, is that where we got the flowers? Or am I out to lunch?
You got the flowers off of just the shore of Tektite where that G3 is.
Okay.
So you've only been in the top 2 islands,
Oh,
essentially, with
okay.
that little like volcanic thing. You've not gone other ways to Sentinel or Cork Bottle.
Okay.
You landed on Flow Island.
Thank you. And have we fully explored Tektite now?
Yes, it's not that
Yeah.
big.
Then I say we go to Sentinel.
So- I'm down.
Okay.
Okay.
Captain, your call. You are the captain.
To Cork Bottle Island we go!
To not the island everyone said. Excellent. Oh, just to be clear, players, is everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the captain.
We're just having fun, y'all. All right. I love it. So,
I just pictured the ship like headed towards the place that everyone was agreeing to, and then like the captain's like, Cork Island, and the ship just suddenly goes into reverse. And it's like beep, 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 and it turns around and goes the other way.
excellent. So, you come into the boat, and this one moves a little faster, easier south. It's another 1 to 2 miles moving, and soon there is this screeching sound you can hear from the sky. They it, al- it, it has a way of piercing your ears. Your mind gets a little fuzzy, and you see 4 of these blue and cyan birds shrieking, screaming, look like mutated seagulls as pieces of ether seem to move around them, morphing their forms as they begin swooping down upon your longboat. And now we'll roll for initiative.
Oh no, it's harpies. I don't know if they're actually harpies, but I'm just saying that sounds like a mythological creature there.
Nice.
Which is a good way to say that was a really nice description, my friend.
Cool.
I'm kind of just expecting to get carried away.
My thing was teetering between a nat 20 and an 8 and chose the 8. That's so rude.
Look, the dice do that to me too. Oh no. See, it was on an 18 and then it turned into an 8 total.
All right, looks like I got everyone. Perfect. Bing Bong, you are up first.
How many of them are there?
4.
4. Ooh. All right. I am going to cast Bane on 3 of them.
Absolutely. Is that a wisdom save?
Charisma 13.
Charisma 13.
Hopefully they have low charisma.
Yep, they all fail. So
Yay.
3 are baned.
All right. And I will move away from them.
Absolutely. You move yourself as far as you can get.
1 foot.
Yeah. All right. The one you moved away from is going to go ahead and swoop down and fly directly at you. That is going to be. Oh, they're going to miss because you see the magic that you put forth. What does your bane look like?
Oh, it's like a chain of rusty bolts is strangling them.
Absolutely. And so as it comes in, you see the bolts grab around its neck, pull it down. It's unable to grab you as it almost comes into view to get down. Next is Goltik. Aiden, it's your turn. And you are muted.
Muted. Now, run up to one of the the thing grabbing the boat and just swing at it twice with both.
All right, you just run for it, start swinging at the thing that's nearest you. Got it.
For a 19.
That'll hit.
Cool. Just 2d6. 8 plus 8, 16 slashing damage.
Nice. All right. How do you kill it?
I'll just have my sword just like slice it up in like 2 different places as it just like kind of chops up.
Yeah. The bird squawk. Ah! And Thorn. I think you're muted, Thorn, but I do see your 26 to hit.
Oh, Eldritch Blast at the one next to. Sorry, forgot your name. Bing Bong.
Bing bong. You got it. That'll hit. Roll the damage.
That's a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
23.
Jeez.
Woo!
Oh, bye, birdie.
Yeah. Just in ether smoke, it vanishes as there's nothing left of it from that blast. And then Blot.
Except the smell of fried chicken.
Where's the last one? Or more, I can't really tell.
Last two.
Yeah, where's the last two?
There's two right on the edge there.
Anyone
boat.
next to them? I can't tell if there's anyone next to them, but if there's not, I'll just move up to the closest one and beat it up.
Got it.
Alrighty. Let's see what I rolled today. Oh, come on. Nat 1.
Oof. All right.
I jump in the air. They see me telegraphing where I'm jumping, and they just like move out of the way as I
Yeah,
bump
it's
into
spooked.
the deck.
Yeah, it's spooked from your amorphous form, and it tries to bite out as, like, I say, your pseudopod nature, and it just start flying around each other as it's trying to grasp you. Neither you able to get a hit on the other. Then Hercule, it is your turn.
Wait, I have my bonus action.
Oh, I forgot. Go ahead.
Murder. Let's try again. I'm gonna spend a key point. That's better. Yes! Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Nat 20.
There you
And
go.
the
Roll
other
that
one's
damage.
19. So after that blunder, Black gets angry and hangry, and forms 2 more pseudopods. which catch this poor thing by surprise. As it takes, let me roll the second one real quick. As it takes 17 damage.
Excellent. Your form wraps around it, and it just starts breaking its bones and begins to dissolve in your form. And then Hercule.
Hercule looks over at the last bird, pulls out his rapier, and runs in and stabs.
100%.
For a 22.
Okay. Your blade finds true as it
12
goes through its
points.
chest. 12. And if you had a fire, you could roast it right now.
I just shove it in the water and go, get off my boat.
Alright, so you send it to the side, and it falls down. And making your way, you are able to continue. Check here. So now soon you find the as you move further and further south, you begin to see there is a cloak of steam that surrounds a small black island. So the map tells you is Cork Bottle Island. As you draw closer, you see it's almost perfectly circular. And is wider at its top than at its base. So it vaguely resembles a cork in the neck of a bottle. The steam hisses up from the island, from where the island meets the surface of the ether.
By the way, Blatt, I realize what you remind me of now. If you were green, you would be Flubber.
I've seen that movie.
Alright. So investigated there. Do you want to continue south to Bulwark Island or west to Sentinel? Or is this something you'd like to do here?
What do y'all think?
Sentinel?
I don't think we should have Sentinel.
Okay. Right. So you make land on Sentinel Island, and who would like to lead the search?
I can.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
$13.
13. After going to this desolate waste, this black and volcanic island, you find no life, just a windswept surface. It is by far the largest island here, but has nothing. except a stone tablet in the center of the rocky plateau. It's crudely carved and reads, I am Captain Emil Mokov. Beneath this stone I impart my last memories to whichever doomed soul finds my grave.
Gonna dig that up.
Alright. You begin pushing through the volcanic rock here. Further and further until you get through the gravel and stone and find a tattered journal.
Can I read the last entry?
Begin looking through, and in Discord, you have the journal.
So we have to find a cove. Oh, done something on it.
So, from what Thorn's been reading out loud, sounds like this island is not the island to be on, boys. And I want to start actually making a look around for folk in the water, because
Okay. You as you move, you see that there is a ridge more in the north end here. As you look into the water. A small ridge to the north, and as you look closer at the ridge, there seems to be a door that's carved into the rock.
everyone sees that door, right?
Yep.
I'll bump into the door.
Okay. So you're able to get back into your ship and you sail to get the ridge because you know you don't want to traverse the ether waters. And as you get closer to the door, there above it in the rock is carved my name. And upon the door are 4 blank rectangular spaces the size of playing cards.
Said it's 4 letters, it's clearly black. Welcome.
My guess is Emil, because his name's 4 letters. I'm sorry, Blob, but I just don't think you're the one that made this.
Does it look like we have to put something in the spaces? Or is it some kind of mechanism?
From what you can tell, there's just 4 blanks.
What about Pearl?
That's 5.
I don't know how to count. Sorry, I was still kind of reading the journal while listening, and I was like, this last part kind of confused me, and I was like, oh, maybe this fits.
I will walk up to it and start writing Emil.
Okay. So you trace the letters AMIL, and the door creaks and shudders and moves to reveal a way to go down below.
Oh,
You see cruddy carved stairs that descend into darkness.
And I turn and go, I cannot see in the dark. One of you will lead.
Are there any torches or anything against the walls or anything like that?
Blot has torches. You'll just
Uh,
see the slime pull a torch out of a bag and light it on fire. Out of character, but Blot has 10 torches.
there is no torches here. It's just these crudely carved stairs that turn a corner and obscure the remaining descent from your view, but you do feel a cold wind blowing from the depths.
I can lead. I have dark vision.
Yeah, I've got Devil's Sight, so I can see pretty good ways. I'll lead with him, or be near him.
I'll hold the torch so that our captain can see.
Thank you, my little blob friend. How's my cheese feeling in you? I would like that back one day.
Blot just wiggles.
Okay. So you continue through the ceilings begin opening up to about 40 feet high as you descend lower. There's natural light that begins to filter through as you make your way out of their staircase from the ether. There, all around here, there are echoes that seem to be pushing off the cave walls of crashing waves. And all of the walls are naturally rounded here, as if carved out by some natural phenomenon. And you turn and finally you emerge into a 20-foot diameter vestibule. You see another tunnel that continues forward into darkness. Do you keep pushing through?
Come this far, might as well keep going.
Okay.
Blot is gonna use their pseudopod to extend the light source of the torch 10 feet further from it, which still has it in the light source. It's just like so the captain can see slightly further than if it was just centered on me.
Yeah. So you step into a cavernous chamber supported by natural stone pillars. A blue glow emanates from a plinth in the chamber's center. casting an eerie light over a carpet of glittering gold coins. Rotting wooden chests and other treasure.
Around at what's in the chests.
You want to check the chests?
Yeah.
And we don't see anybody else around, right?
As you you do look around, and you see lurking behind one of the room's natural pillars is a grotesque fish-like humanoid creature, covered with spines, and it peers at you with blank, lamp-like eyes. Its long fingers twitch anxiously as it watches you, as if waiting for you to draw closer.
Can I shoot it?
If you'd like to.
Alright,
If
unless
as you
someone
go,
stop, shoot it.
all right. So as you go to attack it, or give me a second, but I'll set this up and we'll go to initiative.
Do I still get
Love
to
the-
hit it before initiative or no?
No, it's because you're not surprising it.
Okay.
So everyone, go ahead and roll that.
We didn't get surprised though, so that's a plus.
Yeah,
Plot twist, they're actually a friendly NPC.
yeah. You had enough passive to notice it. All right, just need thorn. There we go. Perfect.
Love the shoot first, ask questions later policy, by the way.
Very much like that's it. I'm done.
It's very creepy looking, and I'm not letting it get close. If it ends up not being bad, it works anyways, so...
I love how the bug person's calling it creepy looking.
Hey!
I'm just saying.
It's because they're scared of
No,
the
I'm
fish
kidding.
that spit water at bugs to eat them.
All right, Blot, it's your turn.
Oh boy. I'm not going over there.
You can wait, but I'm just saying technically as this begins, you have first.
I'll throw a dart, but I'm not going over there.
All
How
right, make
far
an
away is
attack.
this guy?
$30
Alright, for the purpose of this attack, I'll move 15 feet forwards, make the attack, and then just move 15 feet back.
Gotcha.
Alright, let
Make
me
it.
roll. Alright. Die anytime now. Alright, 13.
Oh, 13 goes forth, and you see it smacks the scales of this creature and bounces off as it hisses at you.
Well, that's all I got.
All right. In that case, Hercule, you're next.
Okay. I'm guessing I'm 30 feet, so I'm gonna shoot the creature
All right.
for a 13.
13. The gunshot ricochets again in its shoulder where there's hard, scaling. Sorry, hard scaled skin. As it.
Accent surge.
Okay.
Nope.
13. You take your second shot, and again, as you reload, it takes almost a step back, but nothing seems to penetrate its outer shell. Girl tick.
I will also shoot it for a 50.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be a 13 too?
It was a 15.
No,
A
close
15.
enough.
15. Finally, it penetrates its skin.
Yes. All right. 1d10 plus 4. 10 piercing damage.
Okay. Begins to bleed out pure ether.
Cool. I will also action surge just to shoot it again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 21.
That hits.
For another 10 piercing damage.
Okay. Bleeds out more profusely now as there seems to be these sparks that the aether is causing around it. Thorn, it is your turn.
I'm blast it.
All
Oh
right.
lord.
10. It's the magic around as the blast comes forth, the ether, that blood below kind of seeps up and just dissipates it as it gets close to it.
That's all I can do.
Got it.
That's all I'm going to do. I can do more.
Sure. Bing bong.
Wow. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at this creature. Let's see here. Alright. And I have an option, but 16.
16 hits.
Alright. And that will be 10 points of piercing damage. And then as a bonus action, I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Gultic.
Excellent.
Hey, thank you.
All right. This creature takes it, moves almost slithering, pulling itself across the floor. It is going straight for Gultic since it did all the damage to it.
Come at me, ye beast.
What? I can do 30. Okay. Alright, and with that, it raises its arm and spikes along its forearm as it comes and just tries to slash what it can get to of your throat. That is 18.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Whew. As it gets caught up in your own scales and pulls off and goes into bite. And that is for a dirty 20.
That is my.
Okay. That will be 8 piercing damage as it's in deep, starting to tear away your chitinous skin. And Blot, it's your turn.
It's flanking time. Let's go. Okay, that wasn't with advantage, but I'll take it.
Okay.
All right. Other one. Okay, I got the same roll. 23 for both attacks.
All right. Roll that damage.
Alrighty. Okay, 6 for both of them for a total of 12.
12. All right, you do punches. It spits out more ether. Oh, lets out a cry of pain. Oh, and Hercule, it's your turn.
I take another shot.
All right.
That time it's 21 to hit.
That hits.
For 14 damage, I'm going to use one of my Astral Sparks to make it 16 damage.
Nice. How do you want to kill it?
I just take a nice steady aim and blow off its head.
And it looks, and right before the bullet hits, it's like it just, I am Markov, as the head gets blown away.
No one heard that.
What would you like to do?
So that was Emil Markov.
Anything cool on him? I'm gonna instantly start searching him.
As you search this area entirely,
Do we get cursed to become fishmen too?
as you begin searching, there's at least a treasure trove of gold and finely crafted objects of art. And in the center is a 1-inch diameter stone that looks like it has been cut with so many facets it appears round. Ultimately, between the coins and the art pieces, this would be 500 gold.
Does the stone look like a pearl?
It does.
Can I have it?
You grab in the pearl.
Yes.
All right. Shink. You grab the pole.
I'm not dead, so that's a good start. Does it feel magical at all? Can I do like an Arcana check on it?
Sure.
A 9.
It's, I mean, there's some type of aether in it.
Okay, well, the secret that I know is that the treasure is Ethereum.
Yeah. And this does seem to be a bit of Ethereum.
Sorry, quick side question. What is Ethereum?
So that is a rare material. Did you see the PDF to the adventure?
Yeah, I haven't got to read it this week. So
Cool. No worries. I just want to make sure you have the resource. I'm totally okay. Can someone explain Ethereum? Or did anyone remember what it is? People don't read their homework. It's okay. Ethereum, it's highly powerful, can powerful magic weapons and ships. It would it could easily be worth 10,000 gold or more.
Ooh, pretty pearl.
And then you said between the gold and the paintings, there was 500 gold,
Yeah.
so 100
Seriously,
gold
like 100.
apiece. Yeah.
And there's another darkened tunnel that leads out of this room.
Oh, the only direction to go is forward.
I agree.
Or back.
Going back. Go back.
I'm just letting you know the options.
You hear very disturbing.
Alright. Hmm. In that case, ethereal waves lap against the shore of this cove, sheltered from sight by a veil of stalactites by the cave's mouth. A two-masted ship over 100 feet long dominates the interior of this cave. A schooner clearly cobbled together from salvage, giving it a unique look that's at once Carlane, Arisian, and piratical.
Aha! Going forward's got us a ship. We can get it out of here.
Wasn't there something about beware of this cove?
Yeah, but like loot. Being a pirate means risking death every day.
Of course.
Well, let's investigate the ship. I mean,
All right.
Okay. As you investigate the ship, you see a variety of names on pieces of it. You see the AMS Storm Rider, AMS Tradewind, Gambit, Heroes Welcome, INS Hellion, and INS Thunderbolt. So, I mean, this has been cobbled together and created from 6 different ships.
So at least we'll have the most unique ship.
And on a nearby table to all of the ships, you see a chart of the ethereal expanse. It seems to show the most efficient routes from sailing from Shipgrave Reef to the Isle of Drakes.
Oh, awesome.
we'll
Thorn,
take
come over
that.
here and take this.
I will take that. Are there
Yes.
cannons on the ship?
I don't. As you look now, there does not seem to be armaments. I believe.
Let's hoping to
I'm
blow
guessing
them all.
no like supplies, no food or anything.
No.
So we're in kind of like an underwater cove.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah. Go ahead.
is there any place that looks like the water is coming in that would be the
Yeah. You think you
thinnest?
could sail? You could say you could sail this out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Then we don't need to blow a hole.
All right.
I just really wanted to blow a hole in the wall with a cannon.
All right. There's your map. So, how would you like to proceed?
Well, should we check the last island before we leave?
Yeah, I mean, survivors and there might be
Sure,
stuff.
why not? We'll take our new ship to. What island haven't we looked at yet?
What do we want our Jolly Roger to look like?
It would be Bulwark Island.
Yeah,
I
we
say
could
our
certainly-
I say our Jolly Roger's like this typical skull and crossbones, but it's a hippo skull.
Okay. What do you want to name your ship?
Hmm.
The Yawn.
That's a lady on. Hmm.
The grafted kraken.
Crafted
Like-
Kraken.
Like grafting different pieces of ship together.
Oh, the grafted kraken. Hmm. Sure, let's go with it.
I like it, yeah.
What about OSHA compliant? Oh yeah, well you see, it's made of 6 ships, but it's clearly OSHA compliant.
What you think?
Plausible deniability trade ship.
I think with a Jolly Roger, we can't really pass for a.
That's why you raise it when you intend on attacking them. But
Yeah. You generally think you might need to head towards the Isle of Drakes, as you know would be the only location for a ragtag crew such as yourselves with this type of haul.
Hmm. Have we got enough nuts and flowers to make antidote in the future before we leave this area? Somebody was collecting it, right?
You can say you can have enough for 3 antidotes if you want.
Okay. Do we feel that's enough, group?
Yeah.
Okay. Onward.
Wait, what did we decide to name the ship?
I'm definitely down for the drafted kraken.
Grafted.
Grafted.
Like if you played Elden Ring, like Godric the Grafted is where I stole it from.
All right. The grafted kraken plunges into the ether.
All right. I put the ship sheets. I think Captain Herkel, you probably want to start filling out your sheet.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So you need to figure out your crew. You need to crew a ship. So who's acting as these particular positions?
I'm the bosun.
I'm the first mate.
I'm the navigator.
I still think I'm the chef or something.
That could be a part of the quartermaster's job. Maybe. Oh no, Cook's there. Okay.
I'm guessing ours is a skeleton crew. 'Cause there's only
Yeah.
5 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. So ultimately, you will need a captain, a navigator, and a helmsman in order to at least get it sort of moving.
okay.
I
What
can
does
drive.
the helmsman
I can.
Captain.
need to
I
do?
can helmsman.
What are the hit points on this mat?
What's on this? Um. So it'd be the schooner. So yeah, put in a. We can just let's start with 150 for now.
Okay.
And I'll get you this in a second. All right. So, do you guys want to explore the island or sail away?
It's up to the. But I say if we want to stop at the island, we should stop at it.
I think we should.
All right, I'll pilot us over to the.
All right. Again, going towards the Earthward Ridge. Next island. Oh, so you were going to the Bulwark. Yeah. Okay. As you start to search this island, go ahead and make an investigation check.
I'll do it this time. Maybe. Okay, there it goes. Okay, maybe
Yeah,
I
I'm not the
shouldn't
right
have done it
person to
this
do this.
time. I've got a 3, but I keep rolling really bad on investigation.
What'd you get it total?
Oh, 8. Sorry.
8. Okay, so there are some things you find at 8. Yeah. You do. There you go. Find the following. You are able to find a long abandoned campsite that looks like now a troop of monkeys is there. You find more fresh water. There's some kamek nuts. There's a half-submerged wreck of the legend you see that's lodged upon a nearby reef. And you find another hole of elemental plane of water that trickles water into this place. And you see that there's in a large wooden stake that's lodged in the ground. You find in the middle of this campsite that looks like some writing has been scrawled upon it. I'll give that to you.
All right, I will try to read the writing.
All right. Can you read it?
Scanning.
I put it in Discord.
Oh. Crew taken to large rocky island by beasts from the depths. Islands unsafe. Do not linger.
Is it just me? Anyone else want to stay on the island a little bit more now?
No, not really.
All right. And you can see that from the shores, you can see a black reef upon which the rotting timbers of a ship that has the name Legend inscribed upon it rests.
I would like to investigate the ship, see if there's anything I can salvage.
All right. It looks like it'd take your time, and you would have to begin going underwater into the ether if you'd want to investigate this.
I'll go with you into the water. We can cure both.
I'm not so sure about going in the ether. It might cause me to malfunction. Let's see here. Oh, all right. Let's try. Let's try.
Okay.
Should I roll an investigation?
So it just depends where you want to go. You can easily see as you get in that there's all that's left. You can see where there would be gunnery stations, crew's
Yeah.
quarters, and the captain's quarters.
I definitely want to go to the captain's quarters.
I'll go
Okay.
to the crew's quarters if I went with.
Got it. So, going to the captain's quarters takes about 90 seconds. Oh yeah, do you need to breathe? I always forget with you.
I don't need to breathe.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so as you move through the ether, you are powered more by your will. So in the ideas of this is that for the most part you swim by your charisma through the
Oh.
ether.
Okay.
All right, and of course you can hold your breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your con modifier.
I have
I don't
3
need to hold
minutes.
my breath.
All right. Perfect. So the one is 3 minutes, the one you don't need to hold your breath on. Perfect. Then, as you search below, you find a shattered mirror. There's a broken desk, an empty bed, and an ivory carving of an ashram merfolk, wrought in stunning detail. And then there's a cameo necklace, maybe worth 50 gold, that contains an image of the same merfolk.
All right, I'll collect those items.
Then cruise quarters. You're able to find empty hammocks that float like specters here. As you search, there's about 50 gold worth of earrings, pendants, and coins.
Cool, I'll take those.
All right. Then, if you go to the gunnery, you are able to find a reinforced keg of gunpowder that has
Woo!
survived.
I'll gather that.
I'm gonna swim back up before I drown.
Yeah. I'll go with him, but do I see anything that looks like useful on our ship, like guns or anything?
All the guns seem to have long ago passed away, basically.
Okay. All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
By the
So,
way,
real
Captain,
quick question.
Once you're back, go on.
Yes.
The current ship we have, does it have the legend name on it as well?
No.
While they were inside, can I pull the name off of that ship and attach it to our ship?
Oh, absolutely. You put it. All
Hot.
right. Very cool. Then what I'll say is, after let's do this, as you begin to decide that this is the next place you want to go, you've gotten almost everything you need here, I believe. Are you guys ready to make your way into the sea?
To see if while we're like sailing, Captain Hercule, can you make the 2 kegs of gunpowder we have?
I was going to ask Matt about that.
Yeah, I think we so you're trying to make your ammo out of that?
Yep.
Uh,
At least one of the gunpowder kegs.
and I have tinker's tools, smith tools, and jack of all trades, so maybe I can help you in some way.
Yeah.
Question. Since they investigated the legend, right?
Yeah.
Can Butt look at them and see if they actually found the good stuff, quote unquote?
What do you mean?
The treasure.
Yeah, I mean, you found the pearl, which you think is the treasure.
Alright, I'm not gonna say anything then. But that's the secret I knew about.
Yes. All right. In that case, as you back up, you can go ahead and make a tinkering check if you want to try to make some bullets here.
So
ammo.
that would be intelligence?
Yeah, and I'll say it sounds like Bing Bong can help and give you
Yeah,
advantage.
I'm actually proficient with tinker's tools too.
Same. So this will be a 9.
And I'm helping, so does that just give you advantage?
Yep.
Yeah.
At advantage, I got a 2 and a 7.
Oof.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be 11.
11. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So the 11 then, you don't use all the gunpowder, but in the limited time you have to make some ammo here before you do know you can't linger. We'll say you can make 7 more pieces of ammo.
I will give 5 more to Gold Tick, and I'll take 2 more.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our break.
how did I get-
Yep.
How many bullets did I get?
5.
5.
5
We're
quote
gonna take a
marks.
break. This is the episode. This was not sorry. This was basically chapter 1 of episode 1. No, I'm sorry. This is episode 1, and we're going to episode 2 after the break.
All right.
And you will advance. You can advance to level 3 for getting out of Shipgrave Reef.
Woo!
Whoa!
Yes.
And so we'll get back here. Let's say 11:50. Yeah, 11:55.
You again notice I got a little bit older.
If this campaign goes to level 20, are you just gonna be like dead from old age?
No, I'll stop once I get to like 20 years old.
Nice.
Is 20 the end of your species lifespan?
No, so I'll have to actually put my what is it called? Backstory in the thing. But basically my patron is trying to age me into a mature man for his purposes so that I can be at strongest fighting conditions.
All right. Hey.
I did not read all the different colleges.
Oh, of Bard.
One. I'm just gonna choose. Well, there's something called College of Creation that lets me create. I think it lets me create a medium-sized object every day.
Mm-hmm.
My
I'm having a hard time hearing you, but yeah, this is College of Creation.
Captain Herkel went Battle Master.
Ooh. I thought you were going to go Gunner.
No, I want to try out the Battle Master because there's a lot of cool moves you can use with the gun.
Oh, nice. Very cool. What are the other subclasses? Those of you who chose your subclasses at this level.
I am currently debating Rune Knight and Echo Knight.
Between Rune Knight and Echo Knight.
I went Way of Mercy.
Oh, nice.
Why, you may ask?
The mercy blob.
Yes, I'm going for that slime healer from an RPG feel. But also I inflict bodily harm.
Pretty sure I'm going Pack of the Chain.
Nice.
I'm teetering between it and Pack of the Tome.
Nice.
If you went Pact of the Chain and you had a familiar and you picked the thing that's of life, any healing I give you would be full maximum.
Yeah, no, that's one of the main reasons I want to go with it. Not the only reason, but one of the mains. Yeah, I think that's what
Also,
we're gonna do.
familiars are really nice scouts. You could also do something funny like take a sprite and that ability that ups their DC for the weapon
Mm-hmm.
to your spell save DC, which means they have like a higher chance of shooting somebody with a bow and poisoning them.
Okay. All right. So a few things for I guess Circle or Josh, if you're keeping track, your ship size is small. It does have 12 hit points.
Okay.
It has high mobility. The speed is going to be 4 knots. It has 5 slots for weapons on both the port and starboard side. However, the person who made it did not have any weapons.
And you said 5 weapon mounts, but just no weapons?
Yeah, it has 5 on both the port and starboard. So 5 each on both.
5 each.
I decided to go with Echo Knight.
Okay. Okay, so then everyone ready?
Yep.
Okay. So, to begin, it's time to get things moving. And so, who is the navigator of your ship?
That's
Ron.
me.
All right, Thorn, isn't time to make your navigation check with intelligence.
Okay, walk me through that one more time because I've only done it once.
So I believe it's the intelligence roll, and then you add your proficiency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, for flavor, can I have my shadow now helming the ship?
That'll be a 21.
Absolutely. A 21. All right, you check your spyglass, the maps, compasses that you have, and are able to chart the course very well, avoiding some of the danger of the Aether Expanse. The big thing is to keep in line with the Ether winds, and if you can follow that chart, that will keep you from getting lost in the Ether Sea, where crazy things lurk for those who don't know where they're going. But with wind in your sails, your ship glides through the ether toward the Isle of Drakes. And soon the Shipgrave Reef is a distant memory, and the horizon beckons.
Question about how long will this trip be?
It'll take you probably a good week or two. But
Okay.
for now, we're not going to worry too much about food for this one.
Gotcha. Well, that's what I was actually asking if I would be able to go ahead and summon a familiar.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a longer one.
Cool. It will be an imp in the shape of a fox.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, as you make your way, the ship is sailing, the ether moving through your hair, as all of you are doing your jobs on the ship. There is a rumble that rocks the sea. And you see that a rock formation rises out of the ether in front of you, directly in the path of the ship. So, helmsman,
Yes.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, adding any ranks you have in helmsman.
I currently don't have any, so just a dexterity saving throw. Really good dexterity saving throw. If it didn't land on 4, so for an 11.
An 11. All right. So with 11, then your ship will smash directly into it. That will be 3 points of damage to your ship. All right. So I believe that's now you have 9 out of 12 left.
Yep. That is correct.
Okay. As you.
By the way, sorry, real quick, is it too late to just change from Echo Knight to Gunslinger? 'Cause we haven't really done anything.
You got it. Go.
Sorry, I just wanted to
Nope,
clarify.
get it done.
like,
Get her
before
done.
I did it.
I'm fine. Yeah, level 3 is big. A lot of big decisions. The whole course of your whole character. I just thought it's so funny. All right, so another 2 days go by, and you do see that another ship seems to sail and is floating past as you see it approach.
So, crew.
Oh wait, question. Sorry. You said 2 days have passed?
Yeah.
Could I have during that time ask the party if they would like me to craft potions of healing, because according to Xanathars, a person proficient with herbalism can spend a day and 25 gold to make just like a normal potion of healing, like the most basic one, the 50 gold one.
Yeah, if you have the materials. But, well, so it's a little different on a ship. So on a ship, because you are actively, you have a skeleton crew. So if the ship is moving, all of you have to be doing your jobs.
All right,
So
that's
there's not that downtime right now. As
All
you
right.
have a big crew, that becomes a possibility.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if that was possible. Thank you for clarifying.
No
I'll shut
worries.
up now.
You're fine.
Crew, you see the ship? Should we try to stay out of range of it? Or should we try to arm ourselves with some of their weapons?
Does the other ship look nicer than ours?
Yeah. It has a few weapons. You look closely though. It appears to be at drift without a crew.
Well, I say we approach it.
We're the Legend 27, we have to.
Then Gultic, make your way that way.
All right, I'll steer us there, and hopefully not fail this time.
You got it. All right. Yeah, you sailing the ship's easy. It's the only it's the fact something was right in front of you. You had to get out of the way, so you're able to turn and get towards the ship. And you approach closer and closer as you see the sails, the gun ports, and the balustrade and the rack is all around. As you get within boarding distance, the balcony of the deck shifts slightly and separates as the windows shift into eyes.
It's a mimic.
Fins come out from underneath the ship as it turns, as tentacles form, and the helm opens to an enormous maw the size of your ship. Roll for initiative.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
shit.
No!
Dirty
Been
20.
here before. At least we were on the ship this
Nat
time,
20.
though.
Okay. Let's see here. I see it. Very good. And let's see. Yes. Let's get me off of this. See y'all ship.
They love the mimic ship.
And there's the mimic ship.
That's cool.
All
It's
right.
fantastic.
So, Gultik, you're up first.
All right. I'm gonna point my pistol at him and use Violet's shot to make it so I have I can roll an extra hit dice if I hit it. And it
Okay,
adds plus
absolutely.
rate.
Yeah.
So I think the misfire is 3 now. For a 19 to hit.
All right, 19 hits.
Awesome. That's 2d10. For 14 plus 4, so it's 18.
Okay. Your shot rings out, hits the side of this creature that is barreling, wanting to add the parts of your ship to its form.
We didn't get a rest, so I can't action surge. I'll bonus action second.
It's
buddy.
been 2 days. How have you not rested?
Oh,
Yeah, take a rest. Yes.
okay.
Sorry.
Then yeah, I'm gonna action surge and shoot him again.
All right.
All right. That is only a 14 to hit.
Okay. 14 hits.
Oh, awesome. And that is 11 piercing damage.
Nice. Very good. Perfect. All right. So, yeah, more. Now it's starting to bleed ether back into the sea. And Thorn, it is your turn.
I am going to hex it.
Okay.
The actual spell hex.
Okay.
And cast an Eldritch Blast. If I can get to the right page. Ugh. It's not gonna hit. 9.
No. It just goes past the ship through the sails.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Herkel.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out my gun. I'm gonna aim at this thing, take a shot. That is going to be a 17.
Right. Very good. 17 hits.
Okay, I would like to make this. Is this creature a larger creature?
It is gargantuan.
Okay. I'm gonna make this a distracting shot.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll my damage. This is going to be 8 damage from the pistol, a d8 from my battle master, which will be a 6 more damage,
Nice.
and then 2 more from my astral spark of force. So that will be 16 altogether.
Perfect.
And then the attack roll against target by attacker other than you. So for the next until the next round of my turn, anybody has advantage on the attack. The next attack roll has advantage, as long as it's not me.
Next person makes an attack has advantage.
Yep.
Perfect. Blot, it's your turn.
I don't want to waste that, so I'm just gonna prepare an action to toss a dart when when the mimic is within a short range of the dart, which is like 20 feet.
Okay.
I'm not wasting that attack. I'm not wasting that tactic. You're welcome.
Okay. The ship sails as this creature begins swimming and crawling, pulling itself towards your ship. It gets right. It gets right there, within 5 feet. What do you want to do?
Okay, I guess as a reaction, I throw a dart in its eye.
All right, you can move the mimic ship up to engage their ship.
You have advantage.
All right. What do you got there? That's 13.
Does 13 hit the ship?
13 hits the huge ship that's crawling onto your ship.
I throw a dart at its eye. Stock thing, mabob.
Got it.
It probably misses and hits the broadside of the ship, though. 7.
Okay.
It's a
Very
twink.
nice. Very nice. With that, then, one of the large tentacles moves forward as it eyes Hercule, the captain, two flying directly towards you, Hercule. Large tentacles. First one is a 7 to hit.
Nope.
Second one, oh, not even 8 to hit.
Nope.
As it's moving about, seeking, wanting a meal. Bing bong, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna shoot an arrow at this thing. Let's go. $22 to hit.
That hits.
And I'm going to use my Built for Success to add a 1d4 to that roll
Nice.
I just did. So that is 7 points of piercing damage. And then I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Hercule.
Okay.
Thank you.
What do you say to Hercule?
You got this, Captain. I've seen you in worse straits.
Okay, good. Go tick.
Okay, I have to check how many. Okay, yes, I should still have more. I will shoot it again then.
Alright, go for it.
19 to hit.
That will hit.
For 12 piercing damage.
Nice.
And that's it for me.
Perfect. You can see it is looking very hurt. Thorn, is your turn.
I might Eldritch Blast it.
Nice.
Maybe. 14, if my math is right.
Alright, 14 hits.
Uh, 10 damage? It's not showing me the totals.
Oh, 13 is what came on my total.
Okay.
Alright,
And then
side of it.
hex damage.
Yep.
3.
Alright. Hole is beginning to open in it as you tear down its health. Hercule.
First thing, I'm gonna go, Galtic, take a shot again! And give you a commanding strike. So you can use your reaction to shoot again.
Alright.
And you get to add a d8 to the damage.
Nice.
Cool.
That is amazing.
That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
And I add a d8, you said?
Yep.
Cool. right. That is 12 more piercing damage.
Perfect.
And then I action surge and take a shot myself
There we go.
for 26 to hit
That hits.
for 10 damage.
Nice.
I would like to make this a pushing attack.
Okay.
So I need him to make a DC 14 strength save.
Got it.
And he also takes an extra 9 damage.
I have foreseen it's in that one.
You're not that class. It's a 19 on the strength.
Okay. So it does make it, but it does take an extra 9 damage.
With that 9 damage, how do you want to kill it?
Right between the eyes. After Galtic shoots and his bullet hits it, I fall right back.
Yeah. Perfect.
I think me and
Nice
Galtic
work,
look at each
Captain.
other at the same time and blow our
Yeah.
guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
I put out one of
that,
my little like the extra hands for a high five.
with that, the ship mimic is destroyed. Very good. All right. Anything that you want to do as it sinks into the water?
I say we just keep moving forward. Try to actually find a ship we can raid on.
I mean, yeah, it's gone, so.
Yep. I don't think you can salvage guns off a mimic, so on we go.
Only tentacles. Only tentacles.
Well, Blob wouldn't mind eating a
Then-
tentacle and shit.
It would have been cool if we could have convinced it just to be our boat, and then we would have had a sentient boat that carried us around.
Very good. All right, so you wonder about your what you could have been. However, soon the scattering of islands known as the Isle of Drakes is unmistakable in the distance as you approach. You see that it's consisting of an eclectic grouping here of islands, of myriad environments. There's jungle to volcanic. And the one unifying feature is the white sand of its beaches. On the horizon lies the pirate haven known as Valstaron Island. From this distance, you can't make out much, but the island beckons you nonetheless. And as you're on the Isle of Drakes, your food and water supplies have now run low.
So we have to can get more.
Before you would go, you have enough to kind of move about the islands here. But if you'd want to go on another voyage, you're going to need more before you leave this grouping of islands.
Well, I mean, we do have that treasure we could go try and sell.
Yeah.
Get ourselves some good guns, some stuff for the ship, and some food,
Some upgrades, yeah.
and possibly a couple crew. I mean, I like working with you
What do
all
we-
night long, but, you know, this hippo likes to sleep.
What do we want to do with this this pearl? As I like hold out the giant pearl that we found.
Blot will simply gravitate towards the pearl, but they're not like moving from their place.
Don't you dare eat that blot.
Yeah, if Blot looks like he's about to eat it, I'm gonna punch him.
Oh, jeez.
Do it, you won't. Dodge action.
I think we could get quite a penny for that pearl. What do you think, Thorn and Bing Bong?
Can also make some nice stuff out of it.
I think it's a special item. I think it may have. I don't know, but I think it may have a use in ships. I don't know if we'd let that thing go.
Blot's going to look for anything that looks vaguely like a treasure chest and drag it into the room. Or a container if we're poor and don't have a treasure chest.
Yeah. So therefore, you just have what you have on you. And again, so you have the 4 islands. You have Maladel, Falsifor, Caldere, or Valsteron that you can figure out.
Which one did you say had the pirate town?
Valsteron.
Valsteron. So that would be my personal opinion to head towards first so we can get supplies. But
I mean, yeah, any place we're not gonna get shot at's pretty great for pirates. So I say, I'm for it.
Blot's gonna point towards the pearl, point at the tinderbox, and then open the tinderbox like a little tiny treasure chest multiple times, and then point back at the pearl to try and convey that it's treasure.
Okay. So do you want us to sell it as treasure or keep it as treasure?
Blot's gonna quit. No, when you start.
You
when
can
you
just
first
think
say that
because like me
sentence-
and you can communicate because I only speak telepathically.
Yeah, but Blot's purposely choosing not to.
Okay.
And then Blot's gonna wiggle yes when you telepathically ask the second question, should we keep it?
well, maybe
Alright.
there's somebody that could tell us what it does, at least in town.
Yeah, I can always take it around town, but I just don't want to cause a scene and have people rob us for it.
Right.
Well, we don't show it
It
off.
seemed
We
to be
just
worth quite a lot.
find somebody of those arcane natures like Thorn over here.
Does any of us have identify? I don't think we have any
I don't.
spellcasters except me, right?
Well, I'm a
Yeah.
spellcaster-ish, but not like that.
Due to proficiency in herbalism, I can identify herbs, but this is clearly not an herb.
Are you sure we can't smoke it?
You can try.
Uh,
I don't know if that would be good for your lungs.
yeah, I think we find whatever reputable merchants around and see if we can get some ideas,
Sounds like
as
we're
well
heading
as selling
to-
and buying.
Do we know what it is? Like, do we know? We haven't identified it, eh?
No, we just know it's a
We
really
know it's a
good
ball.
pearl with magic and some type of aether magic.
And I told you that my secret was that I know that the treasure is Ethereum.
Yep, Ethereum magic.
Yeah, so we basically just have a ball of Ethereum, and Ethereum for some reason irradiates magic. Don't know.
And actually, like, can we do a check to see what we know about Ethereum?
Yeah, you essentially know what's in the starting guide.
Okay, so it can power a ship, right?
I think
So
so.
here, let me help you out. So
I'm trying
I'll
to get it
review
open
the
just to-
section so we don't. I'm not giving you reading homework.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. So they purchase ships. They can make other huge transactions. It floats in ether, much like ice floats in water.
But it sounds like it can power a ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
It can be used as an energy source or as a weapon.
So my vote would be to keep it as the bosun. I don't think we need anything that costs $10,000 at this moment.
It will explode if it gets shot, though.
Yes.
As all good energy sources will.
So what you're telling me is we're carrying around a small nuclear bomb.
More
Essentially.
like a small generator.
But yeah, kind of both.
Okay.
That's worth a lot of gold. And people will probably want to steal it from us.
What is powering our ship now? Are we sailing it? I guess we're sailing.
You're sailing, yeah.
So this will be nice if if we keep it. We can probably sail without wind.
Stop. Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay. That's allowed. All good.
Well, I mean, that's not all the gold we got, so...
She's mad that I'm not paying attention to her.
We can keep now, and if we get rid of it,
Well, we have a cameo and a statue of a mer person to sell.
We got the 500 gold that we found
Yeah.
with the crystal, the pearl. Alright.
I mean, I will say, if we're looking to try to upgrade the ship, 10,000 gold is a lot.
Trust me, that's
to upgrade
yeah.
it with.
It would go far.
But consider if it's 10,000 gold itself, there might be a reason why we want to keep it for ourselves
Yeah.
and get more value out of it.
Decisions. Well, let's go to the shop and see what things cost for the ship, as well as food and all that we need.
Yeah. What I'll tell you, as you examine it more, you take your time here to just really look at its beauty, how well it's been crafted. And again, you refer to it as a pearl, but when you look, it's not perfectly round. It's been carved to be this way by making many, many, many cuts. It's beautiful. You could. It would be hard to trade for a ship, but you do feel like you could trade it for, like, essentially what is a very rare magic item, or 4 rare magic items.
I do also want to just throw out there, the last 2 words in his journal were "protect Pearl."
well, how do we want to sell it for more stuff? We'll sell it.
All right.
It's
Well,
like go on with the mentality of keeping it for now.
Yeah.
We can always sell it later if we can't actually use it for anything.
Okay. As, therefore, you continue. You want to go to Voshrayan Island?
Yep.
All right. Then beyond the coast of one of the volcanic islands that you move through in this space of the Isle of Drakes.
Don't know what happened. Randomly kicked me off.
It's all good. As you move beyond the coast of Volcanic Island, a domineering ship sails in your direction. Pirate flag flying proudly from its mast, and the sheer size of the vessel blocks your path to Valstaran Island. The pirate ship slows to a halt as it nears your ship, and a half-elf in an elaborate coat with gleaming brass buttons and tricornet steps up to the prow and peers down at you. Well, 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 what do we have here? Or rather, who do we have here?
Uh,
I'm gonna look over at the captain and just be like, "Should we shoot?" And like, he's gonna hear in his mind, "Should we shoot them?"
No!
I'm kind of persuading them of something. I don't know, like that we're like, is there some kind of pirate hierarchy? Like, can we say we're on official business or something? I don't really
We
know.
would like a parley. Captain Harkle and the Grafted Kraken have just made its way back from Shipwreck Cove.
Ah, Captain Hercule. Well, welcome, my new friends, to the Isle of Drakes. My name is Charleston. And he opens up his arms as if presenting the Isles to you. There's so much to see and do here. And he lowers his arms. But I'm afraid that if you're interested in Valsterin, well, I can't just let you pass. No, you see, I am the captain of the shipwreckers. I simply cannot let a ship escape like that. Yes, if you want to get to Valsterin Island, you'll have to race the apocalypse here. As he pats the prow of his ship lovingly. If you manage to drop anchor before I catch you, you're free to do as you please. But if me and my crew catch you, let's just say we're not called the shipwreckers for nothing.
Are you sure we don't? Everyone's just gonna hear in their mind. Are you sure we don't want to just like shoot them?
I think we would lose that. We have no guns
They
on our
have their
ship.
cannons pretty much on us. They're Galtic. If we do that, it'd be a better chance to shoot them while we're running away.
I'm gonna try. I want to try to persuade them of something. I just improve my persuasion. So, can we persuade them that there's a better ship behind us, or?
That's called deception.
Oh no!
I could do that though.
I can do that.
No. I want to persuade them. Oh, my little no coffee brain is not working. Okay, I'll shut up.
I mean, everybody, do we take the race or do we take our chances?
With me, because I was previously on a pirate ship, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Not. Oh yeah.
What was my captain's name?
Let me look you up. What ship did you decide to be on?
Yeah, that one.
Captain Parker, emissary
No.
of hell.
I said it last session. I repeat it lovingly again. Please take your notes. There's a lot of information in this adventure. And things will matter.
If you ever need a captain name, I got a cool one for you. It's Captain Parker, emissary of hell, and yes, that is a direct reference to Japanese Spider-Man.
Alright, let me grab... Okay, let me say this again. Oh, where's the shipping? Ah, where's my ship chart? Oh, here it is. Nope. That is not it. Former vessel. That would have been either the Kraken's Revenge or the Black Spot.
I think
I
you're
believe
from.
it was the Kraken's Revenge because I like the name of it.
No, I was the one on
Okay.
Kraken's Revenge.
Okay, then
Yeah,
it was the Black
I
Spot.
believe you were from the Empire.
Yeah, because weren't
Actually.
you on a regular ship?
I don't know.
I remember. I'm
I'll be
pretty sure
honest.
that only I
Yeah,
was.
because we were all
on-
from.
I'm
'cause
horrible about notes, guys. Horrible, because
Soren
I'm
was
working
from
with
Empire.
3 different.
I was from the other one, and Baltic was pirate, and
Uh,
Blot and
Yeah, I'm
Bing
pretty
Bong
sure
were
I was the
on
only one
Racing.
pirate.
Here's a cool D&D tip. If you get the GM to facepalm, you win.
Because I'm pretty sure Thorn was on that the other countries, like the alliances, like one of their ships.
Yeah, I think you might have been actually. I don't think you were a pirate.
Okay.
The pirate was.
All right, guys, does it make sense for me to try to persuade him that we are but humble pirates and it's only natural that we should return to Valsterin, and that we have,
Bing Bong, try to
Okay.
persuade him to give us a better lead chance in the race.
Yeah.
Why don't we just join them?
If they're overconfident, they might let us have a extra lead.
all right, I'll try to do that. We are but humble artisans and former pirates that have. You can see the shape of our ship. We have very little. We're, I don't think it's a fair contest, to be honest. And I do think that it is our. It's like a homing beacon for us to return to Valsterin, so it's a natural wish to go there for us. And so, can I roll my persuasion?
Yeah, make a persuasion check.
Now, anything less than a 9, I can, not less than a 10, I can call a 10. So 17.
Okay, 17. Takes a moment. Of course. I can be sensible. A head start, then. Better get moving.
I hear
Okay,
those
guys,
words. I tell
Alright,
Baltic,
I'm
move!
Yeah, I'm gonna yell at everyone to like get all maximum speed, sails down.
Absolutely.
We can use that if someone can figure out how that orb works.
Is there a way to make that work? Can I do it, or can I check real quick?
You're not sure right now.
Okay.
It's going.
I have enhanced ability. I think that's only on a creature, isn't it? So our ship is not a creature.
Correct. It is not.
Yeah, if it's more dexterity saving throws, I have a +7.
I don't
think
know if
that's-
you would say this is plausible, but is there any way I can stand at the back of the ship and like Kamehameha Eldritch Blast to try to blast this faster?
I have Thunderwave. I could cast it out the back. That would advance us 10 feet. That's not really much.
Yeah, that might just destroy our ship.
Okay. As you keep going, he just yells as you pass, "Good luck!" All right, now.
Oh, hold on real quick. Do I see their helmsman?
I mean, you've gotten your head start at this point.
Oh, damn. Okay. I just thought of something.
Is it our navigator that's charting our course here?
I mean, it's really not navigator, no, because you're just racing, right?
Yeah. Like, is there any person on our crew that I can enhance their abilities and it would make us go faster?
I think.
Well,
it would be me
okay.
time
So
to
what
do
I'll
that.
say is, in this moment, we're going to have a pursuit. So I will take you through the mechanics here
Okay.
of the pursuit. So We have a countdown timer. Actually, my lovely hand, can you get a D6 on the board? So we can, or you can write 6, however you want to do that. But that is your escape timer. That is how many rounds that you have until you reach Valsterin Island. And so you have to avoid capture for 6 rounds. Okay. Now, the gap that you have achieved here before you see the ship sails furl into the air and begin chasing you is 8 token gap. Okay, so the Charleston that is trying to chase you wants to close the gap while you want to increase the gap. All right. Or while Charleston wants to increase the gap. Now, the Apocalypse, which is the vessel, this is a massive man of war. Its speed is 9 knots. Your ship speed is 3 knots.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
We are
God.
fools. Uh-oh.
Now he tells us.
All right. Now, you do have a bosun, so you are able to use your full speed. Otherwise, you would have been at 2 knots. All right. Now, you are much smaller, so you can try to do that. Now, it is going to let you have this gap go. And you begin hearing them sing. But you can't make out the words at this distance. Okay, so they move first because they have the higher speed. And so the first thing they do is take the 8 token gap to a 4 token gap.
Oh God, we're dead.
As they do, they fire their cannons and it splashes in the water, obviously trying to miss you. As they cheer, "Ah!" Now, what do you want to do? If you want to turn to ship actions in the setting guide that you got, you can see what you can do.
So I know we don't have any mines, but we do have a half gig of gunpowder.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way to kind of use that to our advantage?
How do you want to use it to your advantage?
Kind of like a mine.
Okay. So you want to try to use that to
I could
do
even
the...
set it off with a firebolt.
Yeah, like place it out there and kind of like use it to slow them down.
Okay.
Like since they're gaining speed on us, we can set it in the water, move forward. And my idea is like once they get close enough, like maybe puncture it to cause an explosion, to like at least damage their speed.
Okay, I would say someone can make a tinkering check to try to turn these into mines.
Okay. I will try that.
So
That
these
will be a dirty
token
20.
distance,
Yeah,
how-
a dirty
about
20.
how far away is that?
Sort of depends. What do you for? Is that for the mine or something else?
Would whoever's steering the ship be within 60 feet in any way possible?
Not now. Absolutely not. Not the moment.
Okay,
Anyway.
okay. That's what I thought. Just wanted to check.
And I got a dirty 20 on the tinkering check.
You got it. All right. In that case, what's the mines do again? I'm trying to find it really quick here.
Okay, the mine. The fleeing ship also has the option to deploy mines as the ship action if they are of any cargo. Mines are detailed under the new, so.
We can also try to be stealthy.
Okay, so turn. Okay, so. Okay, perfect. So you go ahead and you let that move. All right. Okay, and you do get to move as you're doing it, so you would go from the 4 gaps to 7 on your turn. And you are attempting to go ahead and put some mines down there.
Yep.
Perfect. So, put that on there. And, yeah, now they, you see, they're not very small or mobile like yours. So they need to try to avoid it. And they laugh like, aha, this one has a little bit of guff in it, as they try to steal past your mines. And because of your maneuverability, they have a disadvantage on this. So that slows them down. You see, they're like, whoa! Like, Bosun, get below! As you hear them chant. Now on their turn, momentarily, that explosion means that they can only pursue you another 3. So they put theirs back to 4. And we're also on the 5 counter of turns left. What would you like to do?
If
We
it
do have
ain't
the
broke,
option
don't
of
fix
trying-
it. More bomb.
Are their sails down, or are they moving by rowing?
Their sails are up. And before you as they do move, they go ahead and shoot a pocket. And there's this ether fire that moves in front of you, and a 30-foot tall plume of burning ether ignites in front of your ship.
So we probably want to evade that. And
Yeah. So do you want to avoid, or do you want to go straight on?
I don't think we want to burn any of our sails. But maybe we want to burn some of their sails with your Eldritch Blast.
Well, he said their sails are up.
Right, so... Oh, they're up, like they're not deploying their sails?
No, the sails are deployed. I don't know. They're
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so we could take evasive action while you shoot fire at their
Then
sails.
yeah, I would absolutely like to throw a firebolt at their sails.
I said they're not close enough for firebolt.
240 feet.
240. Sure.
Okay.
That is your ship's action. So your ship gets the action. So if your action is to have you do the fire, that's fine. The first thing I need you is are you attempting to avoid the plume?
I think we should, y'all.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
So, and we'll try to get this. You're going to face this a few times. This is the chase mechanic. So the first thing you need to decide, this is the move phase. The first thing you know is, are we going to avoid it? Therefore, you need to make so helmsman, go ahead and do dodge. So that would be dexterity save.
Can we help him? Anyone help?
No, this would just be their job.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Very good. So you're able to avoid it. However, you have -2 speed this turn, so you can only do 2 tokens added to the thing. So you would get 6 from the 4. I'm sorry, it's -2. You only get 1 token, so you only go to 5. And then you're trying to give them another complication, so you can go ahead and roll to fire your firebolt.
Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
10.
Like the only ranged one.
Yeah, that goes through and misses. So this next turn, they have themselves fully. They have to come to a stop to avoid their own plume of fire. They're like, "Ooh!" As you see Charlemagne clapping, "Very good, my friends." Now they get no movement this time, and now you get a movement and an action.
Can we use the double movement? I was just. That's what I
Is
wanted to check.
Like,
Is that on the sheet? It's you have the actions that are on the rules.
There's stealth. That like we could try to hide once we're past the plume.
But
See double movement,
Okay.
but I could be wrong. Do we have the weather gauge?
I don't believe you have that yet. No, you got a lot that you can try
I don't
to.
think there's
grab.
I don't think there's a dash action.
No, there's not.
I think I saw
So-
an improvised action.
I say we just try to burn more sails as we sail away.
All right, is there anything you want to do? Like, you could try to get more speed, or just depends on what you want to do.
Can we use our
dumb.
both act
Sorry, go on.
to try to figure out like how to get that orb to work?
You don't think it
That's
necessarily
all.
does something in of itself? It doesn't seem to do this.
I was gonna say, what if we tried an improvised action, and say had somebody act as a spotter for if they fire that plume again, we could try and put distance between us and it? Question mark.
Oh
Why
yeah,
don't you
did
try
we
that, Bot?
try to?
What are you trying to do?
Is our ship medium size?
Small.
Small.
Yep.
So if we wanted to be stealthy, we would have a DC 16 to perceive us. That's one option.
All right. I think.
Can we be stealthy after they know that where we are?
I mean, you do have the fiery plume, so I could say you could try to do that, but it's up to you.
But would our stealth slow our speed down to 0 though? so we wouldn't. So that's
Right.
the problem. They would be able
Yeah.
to catch up, and we'd be hiding.
Wow.
So if we're in a race, we're not going to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I
I didn't
mean,
know we
Like,
had to
like
be
the idea.
either.
slowed
Yeah,
down.
we have to get to the place before they do. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm back.
How did they get the fire out? Did they shot something up in front of us, right?
Yeah.
Can we like ready something to get like ready to like shoot any?
I was thinking we should try Blott's improvised action.
How much? How
Yeah, that's
far
what I
is
was asking.
a?
His improvised action to stop them from firing things at us.
What's the distance of one token?
It's not really how it's just a unit of measurement. There's not a correlation
Okay.
necessarily. The tokens are there just to help us understand, so we're not doing complicated math. I'd say you want to make your decision on what you want to try to do here.
Blott, try your improvised move. Roll.
All right. My improvised idea was if they try to pull another move like that fire plume, we have a spotter to point that out so we can make maneuvers.
Okay.
Try and put distance between ourselves and that.
Got it. So who's going to be the spotter? The person who kind of... I'll say the person has to be the spotter. You're going to put yourself in a point of danger because you're going to have to, like, instead of using the necessary shield of the ship, you have to put on the outside to really see what's going on. So who will that be?
Everyone perceptive?
I've got +5 of perception.
Me too, but I have horrible luck.
I have middling up and down luck. Anyone got more than 5 for perception?
Nope, it's gonna be one of you two.
No.
All right. Bing Bong can do it.
I don't think so, but I don't think not be helmsman anyways.
Yeah. So who's doing it? Is it Bing Bong?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Bing Bong gets up there. Make a perception check.
Oh no. 7. Wait, can I do anything
That
with my
sound good.
inspiration? Oh. Just a sec. I might be able to do something with my own.
I don't know if you can retroactively inspire yourself or not. See what your thing is.
I don't think my... built for success. Yes, I can add a D4.
Okay.
Let's try. So, 10.
10. Okay. With a 10, that's very good. With this move, you are able to see a pod of ether whales approaching,
Ooh.
perpendicular to the ships. So with this move, you're going to be able to get above it, so you can now use your 4, increasing this to 9. So your 3, increasing it to 8, rather. And then, as you see the apocalypse come up, it comes a full stop. So it does not decrease the amount of tokens. So you are now 8 tokens ahead again. All right.
Let's go. What counter are we at?
You are currently at 4. So you've got 5. So you're 2, rather. So you got 2 and 1 to go. Yeah. And don't worry, we're trying to get this in. So I'm going to say let's try to do this. Let's make these turds in ship combat function this way for usability. Everyone has the discussion, and you can discuss how you want. Then the captain will give the order.
Okay. Good thought.
Okay, so that way it just makes it easier. So, and then the captain go, okay, I've heard what everyone has to say, order. And player-wise, maybe you guys come to a consensus, but that way we just know when something occurs.
Okay.
Cool. So, yeah, for the next turn, it can't do anything. What do you want to do?
Say we just head forward again, and
Same improvised action then?
yeah,
Keep your eyes out as we move forward.
Okay, I'm gonna cast enhance ability on myself.
Okay, sure.
Oh no, I'm not. It doesn't do anything. Okay. Oh, Owl's Wisdom. No, that wouldn't do it for perception. Owl's Wisdom gives you advantage on wisdom checks.
Perception is a wisdom check,
Okay,
particularly
Owl's
skill.
Wisdom. Alright, Owl's Wisdom on myself.
All right. So go ahead and make the check.
$16.
16. Very good. In that case, you spot ahead a reef that surrounds Vestorin Island. This could rip the hulls from ships by those unfamiliar.
Captain,
So-
reef ahead.
Yeah. So what you're going to be able to do next turn is you're either going to attempt to get around it or go head on. Of course, in order to get around it, you would essentially have you'd advance nothing. So in this round, it's going to advance its 4. So the distance is 5. Do you avoid and take your 0 advancement, or do you hit it?
What do we want to do?
If we were to get through it, would it slow them way down?
Yeah, they're going to have to stop.
I believe in you, Golf Tech. Let's go through it.
Through it?
Can we do
All
an
right.
any kind of improvised action to mitigate the reef? You got
So what you're going to get is advantage because of your previous improvised action,
this? Okay.
because you saw it ahead of time.
Okay.
So you call it down. You've pointed it out to your helmsman. Helmsman, go ahead and roll for your dexterity
advantage.
saving throw.
Awesome. 23.
23. So you move through and you're able to navigate it just by sight. Like, okay, to the left, to the right, to the left. And you just, and the big ship has had to slow down and they kind of watch and smile as they see you get to the dock and drop anchor on Valstrarin.
That's right, you scallywags.
100%. All right. As you get there, you see the Apocalypse docks as well. And quickly, you see Charleston disembark as he walks up to you, Herco, Captain, and gives you a large hug.
Captain. Hug him back.
Absolutely. Well, I am so glad to add a new ship to our ranks.
Well, thank you.
Well, since you have bested me, I should only be good. I'll pay for your rooms. The Crow's Nest Inn is yours for a week. And I will meet you later tonight at the 7-Star Tavern for a round of drinks on me.
I like the sound of that. You hear that, me hearties? We got room and drinks tonight.
Woohoo!
Happy clicking sounds.
And he does kind of grab you for a second. He's like, now, I do need to make sure you understand. You've passed, so you're acceptable. But do know that we were only moving at half speed. Be careful in the future, Captain.
Just nods his head.
And you get the fact that he is telling the truth. He could have moved 8 a turn.
We definitely need a bigger ship, boys.
All right. So you don't need to level up just this moment because I don't want to take up your playtime, but you are level 4 here.
You fool! I'm good at this.
I mean, it's whatever you want to. I just don't want to slow things out necessarily. All right, but you look around, and this is a completely pirate-controlled Highland, and if you call yourself thus, it's a haven for you. It boasts protection from Carlane and Assyrian privateers and bounty hunters. It's considered the best place to trade ill-gotten goods. And also means it could be a decent place to find new crew members and supplies.
I definitely think we should look for that.
Yeah.
So, there's a few things you can do here. You do check into the Crow's Nest Inn. You see a person that's resembling a humanoid corvid with black feathers that shimmer with iridescence of ether. And they nod at you. And they're, I'm Raven!
I'm Harkle.
You see that the design of this inn is inspired by ships. It's an outside seating area resembling a main deck, and the rooms themselves resemble boat cabins. And true to its name, a crow's nest serves as a circular balcony atop the building, allowing any residents that want to gaze at the rest of Australian as well as the rest of the Isle of Drakes, though it is fairly humble. Here you have 2 meals a day and dinner, and at least a place to rest that's not on ether. It's next to the docks and near the ships, and you don't need to do this because your first week is paid for, but otherwise it would be a gold piece a week per person. So you do have a few downtime things. There's repairs and upgrades. There's shops you could check out. There's recruitment. What are things you want to work on here?
I would like to get bullets and then work on recruitment.
Okay. What else is everyone? So we can do things as best we can here.
First mate, I trust you with the recruiting. I will go and put along some weapons for the boat and some also ammunition.
I'll go along with Hercule. See if I can be useful.
I'll work on repairs and upgrades to the ship.
Okay.
Oh, I'm here, by the way. I already finished my level up.
Nice. Okay, so who's looking at the repairs and upgrades?
A bing bong.
Okay.
And I try to make friends with other bosuns around. Have a pint of oil with them. whatever they drink.
Yeah, absolutely. So you head over to Wright's, WRIGHTS, and Wrongs. It's a large warehouse by the workshop, and you see this large blue dragonborn that has 4 arms that shimmer with ethereal patterns come out. Oi! New ship in town. My name's Onka.
Well, Matt, we are the crew of the Grafted Kraken, formerly of the name I can't remember.
Well, looks like your ship. Well, it's a small little thing, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a seaworthy little craft. It's gotten us here, but I can't say that she's going to win any beauty contests.
All right. Well, if it is upgrade that you need, then Anka's at your service. What can I do for you for?
All right. What? Before I left, I guess I would have asked the captain what upgrade we particularly want. Oh, where's that? What are the ship upgrades? Is there?
Well, how much gold do we have to spend, everybody? That's the first thing we need to figure out. Because ship upgrades and guns are not cheap, and I'm guessing crew's not either.
Yeah. So why don't you discuss as a crew what your priorities are then?
Yeah.
If you want to kind of get what you're trying to do here. So I think maybe let's do this. Maybe you go to the bar, the 7-star schooner there, and like you have a discussion and have it as far as what you need to go from top to bottom you're trying to accomplish, because you'll probably run out of gold for everything you'd love to do, because you're still baby pirates, but there's still large amounts of pirating to do and things to move. But
So
Captain, I
we
wish
have
we could get
500
some of those
gold.
Arisian sails.
Those Russian sales.
Yeah,
The 4,000 gold pieces ones?
yeah.
Yeah, we don't. Do you have 4,000 gold pieces there, Bing Bong? I would love a set of those sails. But I was thinking we don't have that much gold. Unless you all want to be willing to sell the pearl. Because then we could afford a bunch of this stuff.
Oh,
Exactly.
so the merchants here will buy the pearl for 2,000 gold, though you know it's worth more.
no, don't sell it.
So we have the 500 gold, and then the what did the other items equal up to? Because we have to go sell those also.
That was an accident in the world.
Bing Bong, did you get those items down?
Pardon me?
The other items that we found?
The cameo and the statuette.
Yes.
And then I think that's so total. I think that's 150, like those 2 items, and then the thing that the other guy found. We'll take.
And then I found 50 more gold worth of earrings.
So
Yeah, so I guess we have
about
650.
700. So I mean, if you could go sell those with your persuasion and possibly convince people.
I will say, since you're here, Charleston has gone ahead and has ordered one of the more expensive drinks for each of you. A 7 stars, which is a shot of black rum and mixes, and the barkeep snaps and it gets mixed with the barkeep's fingers. And 7 tiny fizzing hard candies appear in the shot and twinkle and crackle as they go down.
I can't eat or drink, so I either try to sell mine to a bar goer, or pretend to drink it, or give it to a friend.
Charleston would take yours, laugh down it, and flip you a gold piece.
Okay.
So Matt, I was looking. Crew, it doesn't really have like price wise, so I'm guessing that we'll have to just talk to you about that.
Right, so the way we do crew... yeah. Alright, so... Finding potential crew members are going to go ahead and take you 5 days and 20 gold in expenses for each crew member you end up recruiting.
Okay.
If you're recruiting the captain, you can reduce the number of days by your rank.
Oh, so it could take us 3 days. Okay.
Yep. And then whatever character is recruiting makes a charisma investigation check.
Gotcha. Okay, so what do we think crew that we need more of? Like, do we need more crew members? Obviously, I think.
Yeah, we need to fill some of those positions.
Yeah, we definitely need that. We need supplies for however long we decide to be out.
But the mithril carpenter's tools, I think that's a really good investment.
Big Mug's like, shiny, shiny, shiny. I love it.
I do think we need some kind of weaponry, but I also don't know how much all the weaponry
Well,
costs.
We
know-
could get a cannon, or we could get a swivel gun.
Yeah.
Oh, swivel gun. Ooh.
Well, if your priority is crew, do you want to do that to see how much money you have left?
Sure.
I think that would be the best route to go.
I can come along with you, Captain. I can be very persuasive at times. Lure and seduce.
Well, it's up to you. Because only one character can actually recruit. If you recruit, then it'll take the 5 days. It'll take the 3 days.
Okay, well, maybe
Or
the captain's our best spokesperson, but
Depends
unless
how
you
much
have
time
low
you want to do.
charisma.
It's up to you. So what I'll say is essentially, whoever's recruiting, that's what they're doing for the next few days.
Okay.
Right? There's not much else going on. They're spending this downtime recruiting, or however many days it is.
It's about 20 gold, he says, if we do manage to get somebody. And that's per day, or is that like per week?
That's for each person who's recruited. You then will have to negotiate their hiring price
Okay.
separately. So that pays for
So-
things like you bought them some drinks. You're like, hey, you
Yep.
need to come on our crew because, it's really getting someone to join your family. Like a
Yeah.
crew's a really big deal. People just don't go, yeah, because it's months and it's pirating, so good chance I'll die. Do I like these guys?
So, how about we... Do you guys feel like we need a cannon more for the ship or a gun? Like... Because the swivel gun itself is 150 gold pieces, but it does no damage to a ship. It only pretty much will casualties, and it can single weapon. Or we could get a Saker, which is a small version of the cannon, but that would do damage to a ship.
I would do that because if we're close enough to hit people, we can do that.
Yeah, so that would be 300 gold. So out of the 700, that would leave us with 400 gold. I would say 200 to go try to get people and 200 for supplies. Or maybe 100 to try to get...
Well, you're gonna need some cannonballs and grape shot, maybe. Grape shot can also kill a lot of and wreck your rigging and sails and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's 150 for grape shot, and I don't see cannonballs. So the ammo, whatever ammo, is also cost money.
Yeah, that's a unique type of ammos. So
Okay.
I'm wondering if... What would be just a normal cannonball, Matt?
A normal one, I think actually is in the regular rule book.
Okay.
I think it might be 5 gold pieces a shot, I believe.
Oh, it doesn't say grape shot can be used on the rigging and stuff here, so it's just for casualties.
Yep. And what am I looking for?
Historically, however.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, we want to do.
does that sound good to everybody? I mean,
Yeah, I'd rather us have some kind of firepower than a crew if we had to go that route. So, for me, anyhow.
And
so
we can fill up most of the crew currently.
yeah, we just
Which-
run as a skeleton crew for a while.
Yeah, which does have issues. There are complications that will come from that.
That's why I was thinking at least maybe 1 or 2 people.
Yeah.
And that's if we took 100 of the gold, we could possibly get them. I mean, you gotta figure they're pirates. If we find some people just to like, scrub the deck and stuff, at least like they're not gonna be like 50 gold pieces per day, because it's a pirate. But this is a team, so what do y'all think?
Doesn't each crew have a kind of use?
Yes.
So what are we looking for?
Okay. So if you're going crew, Captain Romeo 1d4.
Okay. D4.
Actually, give me 1d6. I'm sorry.
That's a 5.
5. Okay. So, and then why don't you go ahead and make your charisma, if you're recruiting captain,
Yep.
give me that charisma investigation check.
So it would just be pretty much charisma plus my +2 from my captain rank, right? Because
Yes.
I'm not proficient in it, so that is an 11.
Okay. Got it. Okay, so in that case, get you here. Perfect. All right, so go do 1. So all right, so you find 3 that are basically generic individuals. There's like some names, but there's 3 particular named people that you're able to find. So let me give you these 3 if you're interested in them. These are posted. So you find wanted posters. And these are put up more as jokes, and these would be people that are usually able to be hired. And so, remind me what you got on your check.
11.
11. Okay, so with an 11, all right, you'd be able to recruit 1 crew member here, so you can do 20 gold.
Okay.
So, the price to hire a pirate is the same as the reward.
Oh, we can't afford these pirates. We can, well, maybe a 500 gold pirate.
All right, do you have some of them? So, other than those 2, you do find, or those 3 I sent you, because you've got Rai, Zhang, and Tiberius. You find one for Zondergaard, and Emilia Pauser. Amelia Pauser, rather. Zondergaard, and talking to them, you can decide that they are Master Gunner 1 and Surgeon 1. And Emilia Pauser is Surgeon 1, Boatswain 1, and Navigator 1.
I think the first one would be our best bet.
Okay. So Zondergaard would be 500 gold piece bounty.
So that would mean no cannon.
Well, you can haggle if you'd like.
Oh, let me haggle with persuasion.
Yes. This would be a deception, intimidation, or persuasion. And if during the hiring phase, if you would like Bing Bong to do it, you may.
Oh.
You got this,
Oh,
Bing Bong.
all right. 28.
Nice. Then
Natural 20.
you can reduce the hiring price by 60%.
Woo!
So that would be
200 gold, I believe.
yeah.
Perfect.
So reduce it by 300, so 200 gold.
Great. Well met, Zangridge. We can't wait to have you join our crew.
All right. So then you got to mark off 220 to recruit this person.
Perfect.
All right.
220. That would leave us.
Okay, so that is Zondergaard from the nation of Eris, who's Master Gunner 1 and Surgeon 1.
You're going to love it on our crew. You've never made a better decision in your life.
Also, Matt, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
How do you gain like skills in the other like crew things? Like, would I have gained any helmsman for guiding the ship at all?
You go up in it through a process. I think it's I think at certain levels you might get it. Let me double
I think
check
the captain
this.
promotes you. Once we've gone through 3 ship combats successfully, the captain can choose one person to promote, I think. Something like that.
Yeah. So you've
Okay,
gone through
I was
a ship combat currently.
Because I can definitely be our helmsman for a while. I have really good dexterity saving throws, and that's kind of
Me
getting it
too.
I thought you were our cook blot.
I was just saying I have high saves, dex saves too,
Oh,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
could be cook. I'm good with cook. I have all of the proficiencies for cook. I have brewers. I have cooking utensils, and I have herbalism, which I guess would be for herbs, you know.
Yeah. Well, I thought you were making a steady diet of aspects for this crew.
Humsta-va-da-da-da-da.
Okay. So you got your crew member, and then you wanted to do what?
So we have 480 gold left, everybody.
I know what Blot wants to do.
So if you're looking for firearms and various ammunitions, you'd look for steel for steel. Oh, it's up to you. Anyway. You know what Blot wants to do? What are you looking?
So Blot never left the crow's nest area with Raven.
Okay.
So Blot's gonna look at the Raven, put on a Raven mask because I got that from my subclass. I'm gonna use my action to assume a Raven-ish form. Like obviously it's completely blobby, and you know everyone would be able to tell because it's just like a blue blob in the rough shape of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna look at the crow's nest. And I want to jump 35 feet by using a key point to try and get on top of it. And I'm gonna flap my fake arm wings while doing that.
To do what do you do?
I'm trying to jump on top of a crow's nest.
Okay.
35 feet.
So you're trying to do a 35-foot jump?
Using my key point.
Okay.
I have to
Then, yeah, I
act-
mean, then your jumping's increased to it. So, yeah. Whew, you get up there.
35 feet total.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look down and cheer. That's it. That's what Blot wanted to do.
You got it.
And also, it's a pantomime cheer. They're not actually cheering.
Okay.
And just to add to the chaos, Blot's gonna jump off
Nice.
and slow fall. All right, I'm done. You can skip to the next person now.
All right. What are we getting next?
I'd like to get
Cultic
bullets if I
Thorn?
can.
What are you trying to do?
I'm good.
Get bullets.
Okay.
And supplies and food.
And I go somewhere for a good oil massage. Fire, nuts and bolts.
Nice. Okay, here we go. Cool. So you approach Steel, Steel, for a steel. As the notice boards on the shop, you see one that reads ammunition and ordnance for the discerning freebooter, pistols, cannons, and cutlasses galore. You see a male elf come out. Several shades of green clothing, dark green pants, light green undercoat with a dark green overcoat with gold gilded all around. Goes, oh, welcome to the place of love and high explosives.
I like the
hello
sound of
there.
that.
Yeah, same. Sounds very promising.
It's like, I've got. He's like, oh, so you're looking for cannons, cutlasses, muskets, pistols, bullets?
Bullets and cannons.
Okay. Bullets, let's see, 20 for 5 gold pieces. I've got 100 today.
I'm gonna buy 40 for 10.
You could do 40 for 10, you got it.
Same.
Is that cool with everyone? Like, 'cause I know that we're like money.
Fine.
All right. So you grab that.
Do we want to buy a gun for the ship, Gultic?
Sorry, I didn't know I was muted. Yeah, we definitely want guns, cannons. How much do them cost?
All right. Do you see the price for that on the other thing? I can go to find it.
Yeah. For the smallest cannons, 300 gold.
Okay.
Unless we want a swivel gun, but I don't think we need one of those.
We could buy it when we're rich and famous.
How much money do we have left over?
So if we were to buy that, we would have 170 left.
If we buy the cannon?
Yep.
Cool. You had 700 something?
Yeah. We spent about 220 on the person, so that would brought us down to 480. 10 off the gold from Galtic for his bullets. I had 10 gold in my own bullet for mine, and then so yeah, we'd have 170 for supplies.
Uh,
Campbell.
Speaking of ranged weaponry, could I have a short bow so I can actually fight from range?
Yeah,
Well,
we can buy you a short.
You might want to get your ship first, I think, but we'll
Well-
see.
Yeah, but you know.
So you're doing a cannon?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
We need like cannonballs too now, don't we?
Yep.
Yes.
And I think he said they were 5 gold apiece.
Yes.
So we'll buy
10.
That's what I was thinking.
I was too.
We'll have 120
So that would
gold
be-
left.
Yep. And then you can get your short bow, which
And then we
Yeah.
could
arrows.
spend the
So that'll be
rest on
20 gold at least, and then 100 gold for supplies.
Yeah.
How's that to send to everybody?
I'm good with it.
Perfect.
Bing
Bing bong
bong
block
is
and supplies.
Just we just getting cannon, 10 cannonballs. We're getting a bow and some arrows, and we're spending the last 100 gold on supply, on like food and stuff.
Pardon?
Is that cool?
All right. So you got the swivel gun?
Oh,
Did we get the swivel gun?
No, the
No.
cannon.
No, the satyr.
do you want me to try to?
The Saker for 300.
Yep,
Okay.
the saker.
Okay. Did you want me to try to haggle or something? Too late.
Oh, I guess
Yeah, they're not going to
I-
haggle too much. They kind of have the price set on this particular one.
My internet's really
Yeah.
terrible right now. Yeah. Right.
Okay. Second. Yeah, I think for this I'm looking and potentially. Okay. I think you might just get ammo according to these mechanics now that I'm looking at it. But some might have different ammunition. But yeah, we'll do 5 per gun for now. As I kind of look at this. So I'm having to go everywhere in this document. So, okay. So you've got that, and so you have 5 starboard and 5 port slots, so you can take up one of those. Do you want to put in your port or starboard?
What's everyone
That's
think?
a tough question. I say we put it. Port is the back, right?
Yep.
Then I think I should put it port. Is that way we can, if we're like, while our ship is still kind of weak, if we need to flee from something, we still have a way to fire at them.
I like that. Yeah.
Are we able to dual roll?
Yes, you can take
Okay.
different ranks as you go through. Okay, so here it is. So don't worry about the 5 gold per thing. A ship always has enough number ammunition to keep its cannons firing.
Okay.
It's only the special ammunition you have to care about.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So that adds 50 gold back.
So then we can get 150 gold worth of supplies.
That's
that
when
means we
you
have a
see
bit of
the
extra
ship.
money. If anyone else wants to buy something.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if the GM was like, that's when you see the ship, the IRS, pull up. They want your 50 gold. You haven't been paying your taxes for the last 50 years.
We're pirates. Like what?
Pay
Do
taxes.
you think the IRS cares? No.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And so the rest is supplies.
Unless anybody wants. Thorn, do you need anything?
I don't think so at the moment.
$100 darts, please. No, I'm just kidding.
How much are mines? Because it doesn't show them in the thing, but it mentions them down lower.
You'd have to find. Yeah.
No, I can't find it.
Right.
Yeah,
so I'd look at other stuff so that I'm going like, wait, what?
yeah, I know.
So looking through the rules for everything that you need to.
Don't worry about it. I'll find it later.
I mean, if we have extra money, I would love 20 more gold.
Here we go. Okay. So then you want to do your supplies. So your schooner can have up to 15 grub, 8 grog, and 12 gear. And each supply costs 5 gold. So what would you like to do?
What does gear count as?
Gear's a measure of the ship's components, like sails, rope, wood, that you repair your ship between battles. So stuff that being Bunk would use.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'd have to. If you don't have gear, you have to dock.
Then we definitely get some gear.
So otherwise, your ship can't restore HP.
Yeah.
How much would it be to fill up on everything?
So total, you've got the schooner. That's 27 plus. That'd be 35 times 5. That's. Nope, I had it in my head. 185? 175?
I mean, we don't have to have grog.
Grog. If you run out of grog, you lose a metal die from your metal pool at the end of each travel leg during a journey. So it's
How much are we short on for the grog?
So the idea here is that you keep your crew a little tipsy at all times.
I gotcha.
And therefore they're okay with like facing down a mimic ship. And so with metal, you without metal you can actually have some issues.
Gotcha.
So there's a well, it's up to you. But I think with the navigator, no, it's not navigator. It's the quartermaster. I think can water down the grog.
Yay!
Blot, you're a quartermaster, right?
I think so.
How much money do we have left, guys?
What's the difference between cook and quartermaster?
We have
Quartermaster
120.
kind of makes sure that everyone's doing what they're supposed. They're kind of like the captain, but like
I am the captain.
quartermaster's
now.
like a third in command on
Got it.
on a ship.
The real question is, does the captain want blood as a quartermaster?
So we could get 3 times like worth to fill up. 35 times 3 would be 105, and we'd have 15 gold left.
Wait, say that one more time?
Instead of filling up all 5 slots, we could fill up 3 slots and have 15 gold left.
It's 15 that you go through. It's 5 gold per gear.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So basically, you have enough to get 8 grogs and 12 gears and 15 grubs.
You guys want to do that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Maybe we'll do that. Okay.
Yeah. And so the way the cook comes in is basically at the end of each leg of a journey, you consume a number of grub equal to your speed. But if you have a cook, which I believe you do, that cost per leg is reduced by a number equal to their rank.
Did we get a rank up or anything?
No,
Or
not yet.
I do. All right.
Okay.
I went with cook because I figured that's what I was going with.
Yeah. All right. So how much do you want to get?
Do we want to be impoverished, or do we want to be feasting like kings?
We'll get the 8 grog, the 15 gear, and the 8 grub.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm guessing we're out of money now.
Pretty much. But it's okay, we're pirates. We'll get more.
We have a new member and a gun and some bullets for us. So
And I can
You
attack
guys did pretty good
farther
haul.
than 60 feet now.
Excellent. So, anything else you want to stock up at the city with?
Do we have that 15 gold, or did we spend literally everything?
yeah, 8 grog, 15 gear, 8 grub. Would that been the 115 gold?
Alright, then, so... Yeah, I think we're broke.
Then we go rest at our tavern. I mean, our tavern, but our inn.
Yeah. Okay, let me look at this. I'm so confused. Okay, cool. So, all right, go to the tavern and probably rest for the night. So I'll say here, let's go ahead and end for this afternoon. We're coming up on the time here.
Okay.
And I will assign homework, y'all. Why don't you read the setting if you haven't already? And I say that so that you can get a full idea of the ship combat. Because and the ship and how all this works. Because when we get into the ship stuff, I ideally, if everyone knows, it'll be a little quicker.
Yeah.
For what's going on. So I'm always saying that so we enjoy the game more. And you understand the promotions, some of the officer stuff, along with your supplies and those types of things. As well as unranked crew that you may be getting as well. So, because even with skeleton crew, there's problems with that stuff. So, just getting a full idea of the new rules that come along with this particular setting. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
What exactly?
Yes, but
Yeah.
necromancers would disagree about what you said about their skeleton crews.
Is skeleton
gosh.
crew literally just a crew made of skeletons?
No,
but I was being funny.
No, skeleton crew just means like enough to keep the ship going from place to place, but not enough to do things. So like generally in combat, it's like all hands on deck, so that you can make like more combat maneuvers and maneuver around. You have to operate sails you normally wouldn't have to operate. Like it's a big deal. So, but yeah.
Okay.
Then those watching will go ahead and get off this, as we will figure out and make sure we're all ready. I love the Wrath Cannon. I want you guys to get a Wrath Cannon so bad. But we'll see everybody. Sorry, you're watching? We'll get back here next week. Bye-bye.